I change the side I sleep on without meaning to. Just move toward the middle of the space that used to be divided into me and you. I left the lamp on longer than I needed to, pretending there was someone still awake somewhere in the next room, still here too. The house made all its usual sounds, the pipes, the settling wood. I used to find it frightening, now I'd give anything to find it frightening the way I would when you were here, to hear it with me, when I could reach across and find you warm and real and near. The first night without you is just an ordinary night, with all the ordinary darkness and none of the ordinary light. It came from knowing someone else was breathing in the same night as me. First night without you, and the quiet is a different quiet now. First night without you, and the dark sits differently somehow. I didn't know a room could change its shape from one day to the next. First night without you, and I'm learning what it means to be the only heartbeat in this space. First night without. I made the tea for two and stood there with 2 cups and laughed a little at how automatic loving someone becomes, how the body keeps on doing what the heart already knows is done. I put a cup back in the cupboard, put 1 cup back, drank mine too hot because I needed something to feel anything like that. I watched the ceiling for a long time, counted all the ways a room can breathe, listed all the things that hadn't changed yet. Everything around me still the same, still holding the impression of a life that still had you in it. Just this morning, just today, just hours ago, you were here in the same ordinary way. The first night without you is still inside the same day that you left, and that's the cruelest part of it, that everything is still so close, so fresh, so barely gone. First night without you, and the quiet is a different quiet now. First night without you, and the dark sits differently somehow. I didn't know a room could change its shape from one day to the next. First night without you, and I'm learning what it means to be the only heartbeat in this space. First night without. I keep expecting you to come back in to say you forgot something, your keys, your code, some small ordinary thing that would give me 1 more minute of the world as it was this morning. But the door stays closed and the night stays long, and the first night without you is teaching me the shape of all the nights that follow, that a room can hold the ghost of someone while they're still alive, that absence has a temperature, and it is cold, and it is mine tonight, just mine tonight. First night without you, and the ordinary feels like something new. First night without you, learning how to be a room of one, not two. I didn't know enough be first night without just me. First night without just the lamp, just the dark, just the ceiling, just my heart. First night without, first of many, first of all the nights that come after you. First night without. First night without. I saved a joke to tell you on a Tuesday afternoon. Wrote it in my notes app, then remembered there's no you to tell it to. I bought your brand of coffee without thinking at the store. Stood there in the aisle a moment, then put it back on the shelf like before. I typed your name in halfway just to fill someone in, and sat there with my thumb still on the letters of a name I can't send anything to anymore. Again, it's not the big things that undo me, it's the small ones every time. The half-completed gestures, the instinct still attached to a love I left behind, a love that left me behind. Half a habit is the hardest kind of break. Half a habit catches you before you're wide awake, before the brain reminds the body what the body doesn't know. Half a habit is still reaching in the dark for someone who already let you go. Half a habit of loving you. I set 2 plates on Sunday before I caught myself. I laughed and then I didn't, just stood quietly by myself. I kept the volume at your level on the television still. I kept the door unlocked until 11, out of something that was habit or was will. I'm not sure which, I'm not sure which. I order what you always ordered at the place we used to go. Sat across from nothing, eating slowly, letting muscle memory run the show. And I don't think that I'm broken, I just think that love leaves traces in the ordinary motions, in the automatic places where the thinking doesn't reach, where the heart just goes ahead and loves you anyway. And loves you anyway. Half a habit is the hardest kind of break. Half a habit catches you before you're wide awake, before the brain reminds the body what the body doesn't know. Half a habit is still reaching ready, almost ready to stop saving things to tell you, to stop buying what you liked, to stop the half-completed gestures in the middle of the night. But the hand moves before I tell it, and the heart goes before I know. And I'm halfway to loving you before I remember that I'm trying to let go. Still trying, still going, still have a habit of you. Gestures getting few, but today I still reached for you. Before I knew, half a habit is the last part of a love that won't quite let go of you. Half a habit, half a reach, half a name, half a thought, half a love, still going. Half a habit, still reaching, still have, still you. Still have, still have. I was fine until the bakery on the corner of the street. Something warm came through the doorway and it knocked me off my feet. Not dramatically, not visibly, just somewhere deep inside. Something recognized the warmth and ran toward it like a child. It smelled like Sunday morning, it smelled like your kitchen in the fall. It smelled like nothing I can name exactly, but it smelled like before. All of it, all of before. And I wasn't ready for the way a smell can reach back through the years, can find the exact coordinates of a moment that no longer exists, and put you there without your permission, without warning, without any way to resist. Everything smells like before. The coffee, the cold air, the wood, and the warmth of the floor. Everything smells like before, like the life that we had, like the life I don't have anymore. I can cover my eyes, I can silence the songs, but I cannot prepare for the smell of the place I belong. That is gone. Everything smells like before. I walked past someone on the platform wearing something close to yours. That particular green soap from the small shop we would go to on the moors. I stopped mid-step, mid-breath, mid-everything, just stood there on the platform while the train came in, while the world kept moving, while I was somewhere else entirely. In the kitchen of that autumn, in the warmth of that December, in the ordinary Tuesday that I didn't know I should remember, should have held more carefully, should have breathed in more completely, should have known that I was standing in a before that would become the before I keep returning to without meaning to. And I can't stop it, can't reroute the way the nose connects directly to the part of me that hasn't finished missing you, that will never quite be finished missing you. Everything smells like before. Scientists say that smell goes straight to memory, bypasses all the thinking parts, goes directly to the feeling, directly to the heart. And I believe them, God, I believe them. Every time October arrives, every time someone passes wearing something that goes straight to the part of me that was alive. And before that still lives, and before that will always partly live, and before. And I don't know if that is beautiful or if it is a curse, to carry someone in your senses long after the losing, long after the hurt. Everything smells like before. The rain on the pavement, the scarf on the back of the door. Everything smells like before, like the warmth of the world when the world still had you at its core. I have tried to move forward, I have tried to move on, but the smell of the before keeps pulling me back to before, to before. Everything still smells like before, like before, just like before. The air, the warmth, the floor, like before, always like before. Everything smells like before, still like before, still you. I moved the furniture around, thought that might help. Thought if the room looked different, I might feel like someone else. I put a plant where you would sit, I bought a different lamp, I painted over something that I thought I could erase. But the room still knows your name. The light still falls the same way on the corner by the door. The afternoon still finds the spot where you would sit on the floor. And I can change the curtains, I can change the sheets, I can change every single thing that I can see. But something in the architecture of this space still holds the shape of you and me. And rooms don't forget the way that people do. Rooms don't move on, they just hold the residue of everything that happened in their walls, of everyone who stood here in their halls and felt something real enough to leave a mark on the air, on the light, on the dark. The room still knows, still holds the warmth of where you used to stand. The room still knows the exact weight of your voice, the exact pressure of your hand against the window, against the wall, against the ordinary evenings we let fall. The room still knows, even when I've rearranged it all, even when I've tried to make it someone else's space. The room still knows your face. I catch myself still lowering my voice in the hallway after 10, the way I always did, because that's where you slept. back then. I still avoid the third step on the stairs, the one that used to creak. Some habits live inside the body, and some habits live inside the space where the body learned to be. I stood too long beside the window, in the corner by the plant, where the light comes in on Sundays in a way that I just can't move away from, can't replace, can't rearrange into something that doesn't feel completely overwhelmingly like you. And I don't know if that is haunting or if that is just how spaces work. They absorb the ones who loved in them, they carry every joy and every hurt, and the plaster and the floorboards and the window and the door, and the way the evening settles in the light along the floor. The room still knows, still holds the warmth of where you used to stand. The room still knows the exact weight of your voice, the exact pressure of your head against the window, against the wall, against the ordinary evenings we let fall. The room still knows, even when I've rearranged it all, even when I've tried to make it someone else's space. The room still knows your face. I think about the rooms that hold the most of us, the kitchen where we argued quietly without a fuss, the bedroom where we lay without sleeping, sometimes just existing in the same dark, the hallway where you left the last time, and the door remembered closing after you and still closes, just like that, just like that. And maybe rooms are kinder than we are. Maybe rooms don't choose to let things go. Maybe rooms just hold it all together because nobody told them they were supposed to let go. And so the room still holds you in the corner, in the light, in the way the air sits differently on your side of the night. The room still knows, and I am grateful, and I hate it all at once. The room still knows every quiet thing we were, every ordinary month, every Sunday in the corner, every evening growing dim. The room still knows the story of the life we live within its walls, within its witness, within everything it saw. The room still knows, and so do I still know, still holding what the room holds to. The room still knows that I still love you. The room still knows, the light still falls. The room still knows, the air still holds. The room still knows, still knows the shape of you in every corner, every wall. The room still knows it all, still knows it all. I noticed it in October, the way you held your cup, even when you weren't leaving, like you needed to be ready, like you needed both hands free, both hands free. The texts got shorter first, then the calls got further apart, then the yes became a maybe, and the maybe broke my heart more quietly than anything loud ever could. I started keeping count without meaning to. 3 times this week you looked for the door before we were done, before I was done talking. 2 times this week you left before 10. 1 time you didn't come back like you said you would. I kept telling myself it was nothing. I kept telling myself you were tired. I kept rearranging the evidence into something that didn't look like what it was. What it clearly already was. Counting your exits, the small ones, the quiet ones, the ones you think I didn't see. Counting your exits, the code always on, the one foot always pointed toward the leaving away from me. I got so good at counting, I knew before you knew yourself. Counting your exits one by one until the day you finally took the last one and left. I watched you at the table, the way you ate so quickly, like somewhere else was calling, like here was just a stop along the way to somewhere. You were always more at home. I watched the way you laughed a little less completely, the way you held your shoulders, like you were always almost ready to go. I counted 7 Sundays where you seemed relieved to leave. Counted all the times you didn't reach for me in the in-between, in the spaces that we used to fill without thinking, without trying, without knowing how quickly those spaces could go still. And I wanted to ask you, are you leaving? Are you already gone? Are you standing in our life just long enough to make sure I'm not alone when you go, so you can leave with a clear conscience, and I can pretend I didn't see it coming from so far back, from so far back. Counting your exits, the small ones, the quiet ones, the ones you think I didn't see. Counting your exits, the code always on, the one foot always pointed toward the leaving away from me. I got so good at counting, I knew before you knew yourself. Counting your exits one by one until the day you finally took the last one and left. And the worst part wasn't the leaving, the worst part was the counting, the weeks and weeks of watching someone practice going while pretending they were staying. The worst part was the hoping that I'd miscounted, that the coat meant nothing, that the maybe meant not yet, not never, that the shorter texts were just the season, that the exits were just exits and not rehearsals for the one that would be final. But I counted right, I always counted right, and one morning you just didn't come back. And I sat there in the quiet with all my numbers adding up to nothing left. Counting your exits, I had the number long before you said goodbye. Counting your exits, I knew the shape of leaving from the corner of my eye. I watched you go in inches over months before you went in full. Counting your exits was the saddest thing I've ever been good at. Counting your exits one by one until the last one closed, and I stopped counting because there was nothing left to count anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting your exits. 5, 6, 7. Counting your exits. One last time, one last coat, one last door, one last exit. Yours. In the doesn't show in the photograph, that smiles at the right moments, that still manages to laugh. I am the kind of tired that answers when you call, that holds the cup without shaking, that keeps its back against the wall. But if you held me up to the light, the way you hold a glass, you'd see the thin of me, the fragile, the translucent, the almost, the at last, running out of ways to hold myself together, holding on like glass. Not broken, not yet broken, just see through in the places where the tired has worn through. Not shattered, just so close to it that I can feel the pressure of the everything I've carried coming through. Glass tired, fragile in a way that doesn't show. Glass tired, holding everything in a body made of something thin and slow, about to give, but somehow hasn't given yet. Glass tired, still standing in the window, still transparent, still not broken, but not far from it, not far. Glass tired, and yet I've been keeping all the pieces in the particular arrangement that makes it look like nothing has been compromised inside. I've been smiling at the edges, keeping pressure off the center, distributing the weight of this so nobody can find the fracture line, the hairline crack, the place where if you press just softly I would come apart in quiet pieces. In the light, I carry warmth like glass does, hold the light and pass it through. Glass doesn't generate the warmth, it just transmits it, the way I've been transmitting warmth to everyone while holding none for me, while holding none for me. And I don't know how much longer I can distribute what I don't have. I don't know how much further glass can stretch before the math stops working, before the thin becomes a breaking, before the tired becomes permanent and irreversible and lasting. Glass tired, fragile in a way that doesn't show. Glass tired, holding everything in a body made of something thin and slow, about to give, but somehow hasn't given yet. Glass tired, still standing in the window, still transparent, still not broken, but not far from it, not far. Glass tired, and yet I wanna tell you I am glass tired. I wanna find the words that make you understand that I am not unbreakable, that I have never been unbreakable, that I have just been very careful with myself. I wanna put myself down somewhere soft, somewhere that isn't the middle of everything, and just rest, not fix, not heal, not figure out the next step or the step after. Just rest in the particular way that glass rests when it is finally set down on a soft surface in a quiet room, away from the pressure of being held up to everything, because I am so tired, glass tired, and I have been standing here in the window myself for so long, letting everything pass through me without taking anything from myself, without keeping a single